how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. So, how are you, ma'am?
I'm Fatas Fidel. Thank you so much for asking me. Okay, so
As we are connecting for the first time, I would love to know about you.
okay,
And
thank you
for my,
so much for Mhm. Thank you so much for giving me this wonderful opportunity. And hello, how are you? And hello to my all viewers and the new viewers who really wants to learn that language. I would love to introduce myself. Well, my name is Mansi Bajpayee, as you know that, and I basically belong to Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur. If I talk about my qualification, I have done my master subject of English literature. Apart from this, I am pursuing PGCR from Indira Gandhi National Institute, and I'm running my YouTube channel, name of English Source 27, and that's all about me.
great. So, I think I do not need to give my introduction because you know already, and this is my channel.
Okay, not
Yes.
an issue.
Okay. So, I want to know that what made you to give your channel this name, English Dose 27?
You know what? Once I started my YouTube channel, it's 2 years ago. So I put the name Vocab with Mansi Bajpayee. So after putting this name, I realized that name is very long. And it is not good vocab with Mansi because my name is already long, Bajpayee and Mansi, and vocab with Mansi Bajpayee. It's going to be long. So I just thought why I do not change my name. So I just put the name of English Dose. English Dose. So there's a lot of channel available that same name of the English Dose. Then I put the my birth date. It's a 27. So my born date is for 27. I put that and it's taken by the YouTube. So that is only a main reason. So name of that name English Dose 27. It's not any special reason behind why I just don't why I have just specific. I just find out to recalling the name of channel. So such a dose because we are learning that language. So of course we are sometimes we are taking a dose like speaking those, writing those, reading those. So of course we can consider that's thing the name of English those. And 27 is my born date.
Yes, great. Okay, so do you have any question from my side before we go?
Okay, how is your life going on?
Yeah, it's going good, wonderful because now I have purpose in my life that yes, I have to achieve something. I want to be fluent speaker, something to do in my plate. Like earlier I was doing household chores, but that was not something that I was enjoying. So now if I have something decided and I'm enjoying it, so I feel that it is going wonderful.
It's a great to know that if you really want to know, if you really want to know what I have to do. So of course, and when you have a passion and when you have a support system as well, so of course you can do better in your life. And that's a very nice decision. After married, you are just thinking, no, I have to do something in my life, and it is a good. And one day you will achieve it.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so I want to ask you that what kind of struggle that you have faced is any challenges that you have faced in your life and how did you tackle that? It is not just about the English, but anything that you want to share.
Yeah, of course. One thing I would love to share here, like that I am the student of competitive exam. I am doing preparation of the government exam. So I think this is a best challenge for my life. We can say that's a very hard challenge for my life because for me, it's very important to get the government job. Anyhow, by hook or by crook, I have to reach there. But just because of two challenges just because of two because last year if you talk about 2023 it's not a last year it's a last to last year so I had ill so that was very we can say that it was very critical moment for me and the terrible moment for me because I want to crack the exam on the time but just because of to my disease I wouldn't be able to crack this exam and the same thing happened with me this 2024 recently I got the 150 marks my CGL exam and the merit went to the 152 so that is the same challenge I have faced again so that types of
Yes.
difficulties I am facing, and that is a big deal for me. So we can say that for the speaking, I am not facing any. I didn't face any difficulties for this speaking because I'm teaching as well, and my students are very supportive for me. and they support me because I told them when I start my first batch, I am a beginner. I'm just teaching by the help of learning. So we can say that in the teaching, I am not. I didn't face any difficulties, but to getting a government job, I am facing a difficulties. Let's see when we get the government job, and that is things.
Yes, great, great. You, the way you are practicing, you definitely will get, and hope that God bless you in your life and to achieve it fast. So we will meet again and can do session, your journey again. Okay,
Yeah,
so I want to know here I want
very
to discuss that,
is taste
you
of
know,
success.
yes.
Hmm.
I want to discuss that, like mathematics and the what we call that quant. Yes, mathematics and quant. I feel that it is completely different. If people are saying that in mathematics, if you are a good, so you can crack any government exam. And do you feel that mathematics and quantitative, if someone is good in mathematics, so they can clear the easily, they can clear a paper of quantitative exam, quantitative paper as well easily.
I think no. If you are good at math, only if you are good at math, then you just want to select any exam, so you cannot do that. For the competitive exam, how many subjects are coming in your syllabus? All subjects are important because nowadays competition is too hard. We
Yes.
cannot take only one subject, and we cannot assume ourselves only by the help of one subject I can crack this exam. So no, you cannot do that because there's a lot of students who are good at their all subjects, so they will get easily. We cannot no, I am totally against with that. If you are good at math, yeah, of course math help you to getting a good mark, but math not help you to crack the exam. Okay, your marks will be good, that portion which portion is you have a greatness, but your marks will be poor on that portion, you are not good at that portion. So that things like that, I am not good at math. To be honest, I'm not good at math. So that's the one reason I am unable to crack the exam. But I am good at English as well. I'm good at reasoning. I'm good at GS. So that all are things very important for me. So I think all subjects are very important. You have to, if you really want, if you are planning, no, I have to achieve that thing. So you have to make sure you have to good in all subjects. For the government exam, it is very important because we are not going to learn any language. We are going to crack the exam. So you have a master on that segment.
And
So
within a limited time, right? Yes, within a your limited time.
yeah, of course, the time is very important because sometimes the government, if like that they talk about the SSC given only we can say that 2 and 3 months to covering the exam and to taking a exam centers, that all are things. But you have a 1 year's practice. If you have a 1 year practice, then you can do thing a better way what you want to do.
Yes, yes, I completely relate here that when it comes to mathematics, so in mathematics we practice one question maybe 5 times, 6 times, and that is very known to us. Like we know that this question is particular question is going to come in exam. But when it comes to quantitative paper, competitive exams, so that time you have to go through a lot of practice. And even if the practice is good, you knowing the concept, that is all killer. That also challenge you have to solve it in a time, just in a second or minute, that what if,
Yeah, at
however.
home,
Yeah.
at home. If you are doing practice at your home, you are think, no, I am good at the things. But when you just sitting on the exam hall, the exam pressure, it's a hard. I have faced that pressure. Once I have prepared a lot of things, but once I entered the exam hall, that pressure, my God, it's a mind blowing. It is a terrible, we can say that, because once you know that exactly the things, okay, that things I have to solve like that. After it, you are going to forget because the pressure is going over your head. It's just, and on that time, if you handle that pressure, you are able to handle this pressure, then you can crack the exam. Whether you are good at English, whether you good at math, whether you good at GS, how many subjects in your exam, but if you are not okay to cover if you are not okay to handle the pressure of the exam, then you cannot going to be crack this exam. So first, I think practice a lot, but you have to motivate yourself all time. No, I can do that. I can that things because I have faced that things. Once I have given up one exam, that's SSC stenographer, and the my exam shift was a morning shift, and I am good at to all things, but the pressure of the exam it's headache me.
Yes, yes.
So
Like when
it's
you have, hmm,
Mhm.
yes,
You can.
continue. Okay, when you have, like the main thing is that when first of all, you sit in front of the screen and you have to comprehend the questions, okay, understanding that question and again getting to the answers, so that it become little challenging. For that, you have to go through a lot of practice and lot of practice. I feel that, like I was also preparing for the banking exam, and that I did for only 1 month, and I felt that I am totally clear with my concept because I was good in math and reasoning as well. English was not good for me, and GS also not. But math and reasoning, that was good. But what happened when I sit in front of the screen, I totally, I was able to uh, clear the question, but I was taking too much time, and then I felt that whether I will be able to do it or not. And even after like practicing a lot, I felt that I needed time, and that what I was struggling with the time at my home as well. Like being a homemaker, you have like I was getting only 2 hour or 3 hour. In that time, if you are not, like what I feel that when you're physically tired, you feel mentally tired as well when it
Yeah.
comes to preparation, when comes to the solving the question. So that what I was feeling, and because of that I felt that it is not going to be my cup of tea and my zone. I have to decide something, because like I wanted to give it more than 8 hours, because that I feel that it is needed for me, okay, to as much as I can do practice, so I must do that. But I was running out of the time, so that's why I decided that I'm not going to do it and let it go. And then again I stopped doing, I stopped doing anything. I was not doing anything for, I think, 2 years. I didn't did anything after my marriage. It's going to be 3.5 years after my marriage, and I didn't
Mhm.
did anything for 2 years.
That things happen. You know what? The mentally, if you're okay with your study, but you are not good at, and your mind does not support you on that time, then how much you are good at your study matter, it doesn't matter. So
Yes,
I mentally and physically, it's help us and it's improve us, and I think we should start working on that segment as well. While working your study material, you have to focus on your mental health as well because it is important. Because sometimes that happen with everybody. It's not for me and you. Everybody that things happen. If you really want to do anything in life and your mind is not going to support, you cannot do that. Whether you good at or not good at, it doesn't matter. The matter is that mind supports you, and I think mind is the best key which we have, and we have to teach our mind all time. I think this is the best therapy to improve ourselves, because if we say anything to our mind follow us, and mind
yes,
help us. Mind give you indication, no, you have to do that. There's a no need to alarm. Your mind is alarm for you. As I am that things realizing, because if I talk about, if I sleep at night, and I thought next morning I have to get up early in the morning, my mind indicates me, no, you have to just get up. There's a no need to alarm. So that's why I'm saying the mind is your best friend. I'm not compared to heart, but mind is your best friend. And for me as well, mind is my best friend. When I told my mind, please do that things for me, it always helped me. It always indicates me, you have to do that. Rather than I would be follow or not, it doesn't matter. But that system helped me a lot.
yes. I was, like struggling a lot in that case. Like like I was, if you are mentally, if you are mentally tired, then also you can do physical work. You will not
Yeah.
feel that heavy. But when you're physically tired, you cannot do mental work. So that what I was suffering. And when people used to say me that why don't you are preparing for the government job, and how to explain them, because they're not going to understand. They just know that you get a time in daytime, you get 2 hour 3 hour you get. So why don't you preparing? How to say them that I am mentally, if I get physically tired, I am mentally tired as well. I'm not able to focus on my study. So that was troubling me a lot, and still I cannot explain anybody that thing. And I sometimes heard
Of
it
course
from my
it is.
parents as well, that why didn't you did that, why didn't you do that?
Yeah. And sometimes it's a painful because they are not going to understand us, what we are
Yes.
doing. They just blame us. That's because of you. You are not doing that type of things. You have a proper time, but they are not seeing those things which we are facing in our life.
Yes. Only when you connect with right person, they only going to understand you. Right.
Yeah, of course, right person is very important for our life. I think everybody's life. I think everybody should have a one right person.
Yes. And if you do not have, just believe on the God and be your own friend. Yeah, then only your inner sense will suggest you always. Just surrender yourself in front of the God.
Hmm, absolutely, 100 more percent right thing is that if you don't have anyone, so please just calm yourself and ask your God what we have to do, and your inner soul just give you a direction. Decide you can do that, and because you are the best, that the things we can measure ourselves, we can assume ourselves, and sometimes that things help us. If we are thinking, if we are willing, our destiny is not good. Like that, before days ago, I am always blamed to my destiny. What I have done, I'm not achieving a lot of things in my life. But now I'm realizing if you are blaming your destiny, you are losing something. So I start thinking positive. Always be positive. If you are positive, then you can do anything else, whatever in your mind. Your mind just suggests to you that things you have to do, and you will be do because you are positive from your inner side, and it is important. And I always saw that people who have nothing, but they are doing a lot of things in their life just because of their positiveness. So I just thought now I have to adopt this thing. I have to become a positive way. I have to take anything else in my life in a positive way if it's not going to good. And so I just thought, okay, my God is making a planning for me. It's a better way, and He will 100% give me we can say that when my time is come will come. So it
Yes.
is important for us. Just maintain yourself, just calm yourself, just wait for good time, but start your working and do your work, whatever you want to do, and one day you will
Yeah.
achieve it.
Yeah, true, very well. Like you must be continue. Just don't stop. Like whatever you learning, at least you are learning. So just keep doing. Nobody going to support you. You only will be a good supporter for yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It was really very insightful, session. I love it.
Same to you, same things from my side. And I think voice is repeated.
I face some network issue because I'm residing in village, so that's why.
Okay, okay, not an issue. Okay,